Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Ed. Today I'm giving an update on KTOV. I had a lot of requests on it. I usually don't do DDs this kind of often on one ticker, but make sure to watch my other DD that covers financials and a little bit more of the latest news. I'm going to be update. This is the update on it, so watch this one first and then go back to the other one. But before we go on, please drop a like to this video to help this channel grow. Subscribe and turn notifications on, and let's jump right into it. I'm going to go through technical analysis, then news, and what I found recently on this one that is new. So you get to see here, this is the reversal that I was talking about last week. You get to see the MACD is ever so close to the actual positive side, and it's very much touching. So we could be as short as sometime tomorrow or the day after that a reversal is confirmed. What you want to look at is the MACD turns positive. But you see here on the average directional index is at a 40, which indicates that a very strong trend is actually there. Although we need to look into the 1 hour perspective to confirm this. William %R is sitting in a bit overbought at this point, but it seems that it had actually good movement. Momentum seems to be a little bit on a sloppy, but the unbalance have been increasing ever since the 24th, just ever slightly. So we're looking here as well. Moving averages, this price, the 50 SMA and the 200 SMA are both under the stock price, so that's bullish. 10 SMA and the 30 SMA are also under the price, and 10 SMA is above the 30 SMA, so that is as well bullish. Moving on towards the 5 days, or sorry, the 1 hour interval, what we get to see here on the average directional is this very strong indication that a trend is forming here. The stock price is under the 50 SMA and the 200 SMA makes it bullish. 50 SMA is above 30 SMA and the stock price is under VWAP, all which is bullish. Average directional index, as I said, it does indicate that a strong trend is there. William %R went from oversold to overbought in the aftermarket. Although the MACD seems to have been increasing, it really got a little bit off a negative part there, but then it looks like it actually got a reversal on the 1 hour and went positive. This might extend towards all the evening and to the extended market, so might be very interesting to watch. Going on now towards trends. Before doing so, we're going to go through moving averages. You get to see the stock here on the CN purple. It's trading in the upper band finally. So what you might actually see is it trades between 0.79 and 0.87. So that might be good news. What you don't want to see is it actually drops down to the bottom band, which is somewhere 0.8 to 0.71. Now going on towards trend lines here. This is the previous trend line that I've drawn from my last video, and as he still holds, it still holds in. So I'm just going to extend it right here. Around here. So the downfall for this one is around 0.76 in terms of this trend line. So that is as well good news in it. So it looks actually it's accumulating at this point. And what we want to look at is the 1 hour interval, Fibonacci retracements, and define supports and resistances. So the high here is $1 and 0.74. You get to see that there is a support sitting at 0.82. And then above that is around 0.83. And then we see a resistance happening in around 0.84 around here. And then we see a Fibonacci resistance of 0.85, and then we see another resistance of 0.86, and then we see 0.88, Fibonacci resistance of 0.89, and then around 0.91 is the other resistance there. And then we're looking towards a support other than Fibonacci 1 and 0.82. We're looking at 0.81 here, and then we're seeing 0.8, 0.79, and then around 0.78. And we're looking at 0.77 in Fibonacci support, and you can see the rest here. It can go down from 0.77, then 75, and then very much to 74. Now moving on towards the latest news, we already covered trend lines. No significant pattern here I see, but here's the really amazing news. What you get to see is institutional buy-ins, and this company here, UBS Group AG, have increased their shares position by more than 8 times, 820%. Their company position here, it's actually just loading quickly. Their value has increased 3,400 in terms of their position with KTOV. HCR Wealth Advisors have as well bought some extra shares, around 20,000 shares. Jacob Capital Management have bought around 18,000 shares, but this one is the very much one interesting one. They're holding at 0.70 in terms of their average price. So it's quite interesting to see. Their actual portfolio is around $237 billion. So they obviously look like they know what they're doing. They have a massive position. So it's interesting to see a company this big take a position in KTOV, and it tells you that there is something for this stock. That's all I'm saying. That's how it looks to me. Now, what would I do if I was in this stock, and what would I do if I wasn't in this stock? So if I was in this stock, I would definitely want to hold to see if it actually breaks that 0.85 mark, and if it actually sees that kind of reversal. If I'm looking to buy this stock, what I wanted to see is a bit of a confirmation on the MACD that it's actually reversing, and then I would definitely consider jumping on it over here. And then in terms of price, I would want to see if I'm buying, I would consider buying or averaging down. If it does perhaps see even the 70s again, that's definitely looks like a really nice entry point. It looks like it's actually accumulating, but on the 1 hour perspective, it looks like it's an uptrend where you have high highs and high lows. What do you think about this ticker? Make sure you mention it down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and you have a wonderful day.